Hey guys, Rochelle here with Amethyst Ascension. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are returning, thank you so much for joining me again. So, today we are going to do episode 3 of Storytime, a Tarot Adventure with Rochelle. And this one is a couple of pages, and I will send those couple of pages to the Amethyst Ascension family group. If you would also like to partake, however, you're not on Facebook, my email is down below in the description. Send me an email and I will send the images to you via email, okay? But this is a story and there are a few different prompts in this one as well. So I'm going to set this aside. And the cards that I wanted to use. So the cards that I want to use are the Real Sky Astrology Tarot cards. Now, the last episode, which I just finished actually recording, I said I was going to try and use some oracle cards, but I ended up, I like using the tarot. I like just seeing what the tarot shows me. I feel like it's easier to tell a story maybe with the tarot. I'm not sure. But I chose the Real Sky Astrology because the theme in this particular story is Egyptian. So I wanted to use these gorgeous cards. Okay? So let's just get started. So here's the story. I cannot believe it's finally here. I got in last night from a grueling day of travel, delays, and frustration. The amazing view out my window this morning seemed to wipe that all away. I have dreamed of this place for as long as I can remember, and now I'm finally here. I have to pinch myself to make sure that I'm not still dreaming. I'm feeling excited and a bit nervous about what this experience is going to awaken in me. The pyramids of the Giza plateau and the Sphinx pull to me with their majesty, greatness, and ancient origins. They speak to me of another time, culture, and of cosmic alignments. They have great mysteries to reveal to me if I am open enough and ready to receive their encoded secrets. So draw 3 cards or more, or 3 or more cards to describe the nature of their pull to you. So the nature of, and the Sphinx, what that pull has, what the nature of that pull has for me, or for you if you're doing this. Why do you feel so pulled to this land and to these temples and, the Sphinx? All right. See, I can't, because there we go. Sorry. I have to do it like this because this is such a big deck, which makes it a little bit harder for me to shuffle. Clearly this makes it difficult. All right, so we're just going to try this a different way. All right, so draw 3 cards. Where am I going to split it? I'm going to split it right here. Oh, I should have taken those out. So I'm going to draw one over that. Okay, there we go. So what is the pull? What was that first one? Oh, that was Ace of Coins. Okay. This is a different deck, but I feel like that's good for over it too. We'll just put them all in here. All right, so what is my pull? It definitely feels cosmic. Ace of Coins. manifestation. Is this pointing to a past life? I mean, if we look at this, this is the 7th, 8th, 9th house. Yeah, this is spiritual. This has, yes. Very mission. This feels mission to me. Mercury conjunction. 3 of Wands. And last quarter moon, 4 of Swords. And then planet 9, opposition, 9 of coins, planet 9. That's the mysterious planet. Yeah, this feels like it's almost like mission. It was like my mission, something that I put into my chart that I am supposed to explore. It's supposed to, like, at a certain time, maybe unlock something in me towards my life path, or to help me figure out maybe past life stuff. Because personally, I do have some past life memories in Egypt and dreams around that. Lots of dreams about alligators and snakes also, or crocodiles, whatever. So that's what I think that that's saying, because this is the 7th house of like partners and relationships, then the 8th house of like life and death and rebirth, and then the 9th house of like spirituality and higher learning. So it feels definitely, and if I remember right, my north node is over here too. It's in Capricorn, but it's like right here. So that's what that feels like to me. All right. So the phone rings, and it is the tour guide letting me know that they will be here to collect the group in 30 minutes and to be ready for the shuttle by the front hotel lobby. I grab my backpack, making sure to pack a few things like water, my camera, phone, and notepad for writing down anything that sticks out to me. We arrive at the Sphinx first, and as I am in such amazement, it looks so different up close. I begin taking pictures, and just as I am shooting the front of the Sphinx, I hear the voice of the Sphinx whisper to me. I look around to see if anyone else seems to be hearing this also. So it says, draw 3 or more cards to reveal what the Sphinx whispered to you. All right, push these aside. It's definitely a little bit harder. Let me see if I can. Okay. Working with such a large deck. That's a little bit better. All right, so what did there's one. What did the Sphinx whisper to me? What did the Sphinx whisper to me? Remember, these are for entertainment purposes only. It's just about really bonding with your deck, like what I talked about in the 10 ways to bond with your deck, storytelling, and really seeing how different decks read differently for you based on the artwork, based on you and what you're going through at the time. Okay, so anyways, all right. So because it's so hard, I'm just going to draw 3 or more. Let's see. I'll do it right there. So draw cards to reveal what the Sphinx whispered. No, we're going to go right here. Okay. Oh. Okay. I think it's trying to tell me that the history, because the Seven of Swords came up. None of these were supposed to be, as you can see, in reverse. So when they come up in reverse, I take that into consideration. And Seven of Swords is like they're talking behind your back, or, you know, you need to watch your back, or usually it has to do with communication, though, in my opinion, or thought processes. So Seven of Swords usually being, or you are like, you know, your intentions are not the purest. But I think the reason that the Sphinx revealed this to me is that the history of what they are communicating about the Sphinx is lies. They're all lies. And that they know, they have information about the Sphinx that they're not revealing to people. And Descendant, Elder of Sunset, meaning I believe that it's trying to say that it is much, much older. Much, much older. I just watched videos from Billy Carson talking about the tablets, the Emerald Tablets by Thoth, the Atlantean. And he was from, roughly, the Emerald Tablets were from 36,000 years ago. And that he is, in fact, the son of Enki, Thoth is. And the Atlantean. So it is much, much older. Like, not like even 12,000. It's more like 36,000 years old, the Sphinx is. That just totally changes everything. That's what I feel like it's trying to tell me. Okay, sorry about that. I had someone just come in. So, and then the Two of Swords is more or less telling me, it's telling me these secrets because it's like asking me what am I going to do about it? You know, now that it's given me this information, you know, what do I do about it? Or I know what to do about it. Or kind of confirming that that's pretty much what I had thought all along. Yes. Okay. So then the next part of it says, as the afternoon continues on, we head on over to the Great Pyramid for a very special limited tour. The group that I was touring with attained special admission to other areas of the pyramid so that we could also explore the Queen's and King's chambers. When we finally made our way up to the King's chamber, we were surprised to see a table was set up for us and a lady was already sitting at the table, ushering us to take a seat. We were being invited to take part in a meditation followed by a seance. The lady was a psychic medium who was leading us through this journey. This was specially arranged to see who the sarcophagus was really meant for. So if you guys know about the King's Chamber, there is a sarcophagus. However, and it was supposed to be, I think, King Khufu, who was the creator or the builder of the Great Pyramid. However, it's empty. And they believe, according to what I watched, that the lid of the sarcophagus is somewhere in the Middle East, I think. So anyways, it says draw 3 or more cards to see what the psychic medium reveals about that. So let's find out who that sarcophagus was for. All right. All right, so show me the story. All right, so show me the story of what the psychic. All right, we're going to do it right here. Wow. Let me do 2 more. 2 more, please. Okay. You know what? Talking about Thoth. I think this. Okay, first of all, you see this child of air? You see there are twins, Gemini, right? Child of air. This makes me feel like this sarcophagus was actually a cloning chamber, because Thoth would come in different forms, you know, like come into different sleeves. Now, I have had a dream where in my dream, and I will expand on this a minute, but in my dream, I was like on the phone, or I was communicating with somebody, and they were telling me, and I was like on a pyramid or some sort of large stone structure that looked like the pyramids, like sandstone and or granite, whatever, sandstone, I think. And I was looking over, except for there was like a cut in it, and looking over down into a pit. And in that pit were a whole bunch of like bodies, and I called them sleeves. I even said they were sleeves. And that I was supposed to pick, I was a female, and I was supposed to pick my next lover's sleeve, because there was a whole bunch of young male bodies for my next lover to come into that body, their consciousness being transferred into that body for this next life. And I had watched another Billy Carson just, a week ago, and he was talking about Thoth and the halls of Amenti, and how that's what they would do. These were places underneath of the pyramid where they would keep bodies, and they would have these chambers where they would put like old bodies to recharge, while new bodies would be chosen, and the consciousness would go into like a new body. That's what that makes me feel like. Okay, so I believe that that was like a cloning chamber for Thoth, who was also said to be the true creator or builder of the Sphinx and the Great Pyramids. 7 of Cups. Mars squared. To me, this just feels like mysteries yet to be uncovered. And we see the rainbow, so like light energy mixed with like water and, gosh, yeah, and vessels down here, obviously, because it's the 7 of Cups. Let's see what else I see. In the moon. So things that have remained hidden, right? The story that's not being told. Mercury, opposition, 3 of Coins. Mercury, yet again, Mercury is like Hermes, like the messenger, which is like Thoth, right? So I feel like, and then Jupiter conjunction. Oh my God. Child of air also. Okay, so I know that Billy Carson had also said that, I love Billy Carson, by the way, and I'm pulling him in because I've been watching a lot of him, and he's done a lot of research when it comes to Egypt and the pyramids and Thoth and all that. So I'm bringing him up a lot. But Jupiter was also known as Zeus, right? When I think of Zeus, I also think of Odin. And Billy Carson also says that Odin is Thoth in a different pantheon. And when I think of Odin, I also think of Jupiter. So is that also another way of saying, you know, Thoth? So I think that that sarcophagus, and I know my way around it is just like kind of weird, but that's what I'm seeing. I think that it was a chamber for Thoth, or Hermes I can't even say his name. So there you go, guys. I would be very, very interested to see what your thoughts were on this, but also for you to join in. I will be putting, like I said, the two pictures in the Amethyst Ascension group when I release this particular video, which I'm not sure when they're going to be released because I've got other things that I'm doing as well, and walkthroughs and stuff that I'm going to be doing with some astrology and journaling and all that good stuff. So thank you for spending this time with me. I hope you join in as well, and I am sending you love always.